Okay, so good afternoon. And now we started our next practical lessons number 10 already. But in the previous practical lessons, we don't finish our task number 9. So today we need to finish it and after do our next task. So task number 5, we finished on the formula 4, number 4. So I open this our formulas. Number 1, I remember what we do, our previous practical lessons. We calculated the total cost of transporting from our suppliers to our company. Yes, we have 3 suppliers in our task and one company which produce something, maybe it is manufacturer or something other. We don't know this information and it is didn't need us. So we do first number 1 formula, number 2, it is mistake, yes, and formula number 3. We already do it. We calculated how much money we need to try when we deliver some goods from our company, from our manufacturer to our customers. We also have free customers. So we calculated formula number 3. And now by the distance, by the axis x, and now we need to calculate it the same, but the distance by axis y. No, y, y, x, y used in Latin language, yes. So our fourth formulas, please open if you have your materials with calculated from previous practical lessons. And we to do it. We find that maybe we write in our paper or in our electronic document that B with index jy is equal to, and we have 3 parameters by our every customer. For first customer, it is tariff, it is distance, and it is volume of cargo. The same information about second customer and the same information about first customer. And we need to find sums of these costs. So we add one by one. Okay, now let us find this information for your variant from our tables. Okay, first we need to find tariff. It is our table number 1. And it is cost of delivery from our manufacturer to our customers number 1. Customers or clients also we use this information. So we used by variance our last line in our tables. I show it that you can view all information by all variants. So last line in our tables, we find it, for example, for 0 variance for clients K1, it is cost 4.3. Conversation units we use by 1 ton kilometers. For example, for first variance, it is 4.34. For second variance, it is 4.4. And find this tariff information for your variant, please. It is the third columns from the end. For client 1, it is tariff, cost of delivery. Okay. Next, which we need to use, it is the distance. The distance by axis y. I open table number 2. We need also the last line in our table, only coordinate axis y, and for client K1. For 0 variance, it is 40 kilometers. For first variance, 40 kilometers. For second variance, 41 kilometers. No, and other information. Also, third columns from the end. Find your distance. Multiply 1 by 1. Multiply these parameters. Okay. And multiplied our sort parameters, it is the volume of delivery, how much tons of cargo needs first client. For example, it is our 1, 2, 3 third line of our table 1, and also third columns from the end. For example, for zero variance, client number 1 needs 759 tons. For first variant, 767. For second variant, 774. Now, and for other variants, please find this information. Okay. After each, we write as specials for the same information for our second client, K2, client number 2. So we write add or plus, and the same parameters for our client number 2. We need to find tariff. It is our last line in our table, but second column from the end. For example, for zero variant, it is 6.2 conversations units by 1 ton kilometers. For first variant, it is 6.26. For second variant, 6.3, and other. Please find the information for you by your variant. Okay, multiplied by the distance, by axis y, we find in our next table. It is our last line in our table number 2, and the second columns from the end. For example, for zero variance, it is 20 kilometers. For first variance, 20 kilometers. For second, also 20 kilometers, no, and 21 or 22 for other variants. Please find this information for you. Okay. And our last parameters, it is how volume of cargo, which we need to delivery for second client, and it is our second column from the end and our third line. For zero variant, for example, it is 334. For first variant, it is 337. For third variant, or second variant, sorry, it is 341. No, and find for your variants, please. Okay, it is for our second client. We find these three parameters and plus or add the same parameters, multiplying same parameters by for client 3, our third client. Use our last line in this table. It is our tariff, the cost of delivery. For zero variance for third client, it is last column in our table. It is 6.5 conversation units for 1 ton kilometers. For first variance, it is 6.57. For second variant, 6.6, no, and other. Find this information for you. Okay. Now we need to find our second parameters. It is distance by axis y. It is our last columns and last line. So we used for zero variant, for example, it is 65 kilometers. For first variance, it is 66 kilometers. For second, also 66. Now, and find for your variants, please, information. Okay. So it is all we find aging of 3 multiplies by these parameters. And the result was also in sorry, we don't use not distance and volume also. Our last third parameters for third clients, it is the site of the delivery or how many cargo we need to delivery. For zero variance, it is 490. For first, it is 495. For second variance, it is 500. Okay. It is all. And calculate it, please. Okay, if you already calculated, please write in our chat plus or say about it. Okay, I wait some minutes. Okay, okay, already did it. And now we need to find our three formulas. Yes, we do force formulas. And now we calculated the information for 5 and 6 formulas. It is determination cost for 1 kilometers. We calculated each, and after each we can to find where is located our warehouses. We calculated 7 and 8 formulas. So we need to calculate it 4 formulas on today to finish this task. Okay, our next 5 formulas. Oh, Jan already also did it. Okay, very good. So our next formula number 5, please write B with index E on 1 kilometers. So we can write the same as in our matrix or maybe in the little one in down and in up when you want. So is equal to, right, please? And we need to use the information only about tariff and only about volume of delivery. So we don't use the information about our distance. So we calculated it only 1 kilometers. So we can to use the result of our formulas number. Oh, no, maybe maybe only table number 1. Yes, we used and calculated one by one. It is 5 formulas. It is from our supplier to our company. We have three suppliers in different located. To our company, they connected, delivered something. I don't know something what you need to manufacture manufacture something. We don't information about it. So we used only the information for suppliers in our 5 formulas. So is equal to, and we use tariff and volume of delivery only for suppliers, 1, 2, 3, and 18 each. Okay, open table number 1, and we calculated that we need the volume, tariff, and our volume. So for zero variance, for example, we write 5.5 for first suppliers, maybe it is, you can see O table. For zero variance, for example, we use last line for tariff and our search columns 5.5 for zero variance, 5.56 for first variance, 5.6 for second variance. Please find your tariff for first suppliers. Last line, search column. For your variance, find this information in conversion units on 1 ton kilometers and multiplied by the size of the delivery. It is also search columns only for first suppliers. Zero variance, it is 400. For first variance, it is 404. For second, 408. Please find it for your variant. And write plus or add. For our second suppliers, the same information. Search column, we used the false column now. Also for zero variance, it was 4.8. For first variance, 4.85. For second variance, 4.9. And other tariff information from our last line multiplied by the size of delivery. For zero variance, it is 700. For first, 707. For second, 714. Find the information for you. And add the multiplier of our tariff for third, our suppliers. For zero variance, this tariff was 6.4. For first, 6.46. For second, 6.5. Find the information about tariff for suppliers number 3. And multiply by the size of delivery. Also for suppliers number 3. Zero variance, it is 399. First variance, it is 403. Second variance, it is 407. Find this information for your variant and calculate the result. It is also cost for delivery for 1 kilometer. So the result was in conversations units, and after point we leave 2 letters. It is okay. Okay, I wait when you calculate it. Also can write in chat plus or say about it. Okay, already do it. Our next formulas I show you now. It is formula number 6. The same information, but we use it for delivery from our company to our client. We also have 3 clients, so we need to calculate these costs for delivery for 1 kilometer. So we also write in your papers or in your document B with index J 1 kilometers on kilometers and write is equal to And also use information tariff and cargo, volume of cargo, but only for our clients. Now I open the table, number one, and you can each, I think you can do it themselves. You find the tariff. It is our third, second, and first column from the end. We multiplied it one by one and find the edge of this multiplier. Try to do it themselves. If you have some questions, please ask me. The same as we do in previous formulas, but for client. First, second, and third. Let's do it now. Okay, already do it. And we do our next formula, it is formula number 7. And we need to find our coordinator of our warehouse. Please write M with index x by axis x is equal to and we can to use some information in numerator and denominator. So in upper part of our formulas, yes, in our numerator we write the result of our formulas when we calculated b with index ex add b with index jx. It is the result of our formulas. 1 minute. Our formulas first, number 1, and number 3. The result of our formulas number 1 plus the result of our formula number 3. It is in our numerator, in our upper part formulas. Okay, right. the result. And in our denominator, in round part of our formulas, we find the result of our formulas of 1 kilometers. The cost of 1 kilometers is formula number 5 and number 6. So we write the result of our formula number 5 plus result formulas number 6 and calculated how many kilometers we need for location our warehouse by axis X.
Округлювати до
We
скільки?
leave two symbols after point. It is okay.
Окей.
Yes. Result in kilometers. We have in kilometers this parameter. So two symbols after point. Okay. Mhm. So, and we may be finished in our first part of our lessons, our tasks. So I wait 1 minute when we calculated it and do our last formulas number 8. Mhm. Okay, and our next formula, last formula now, it is formula number 8, right? M with index y by axis y, we find where is located our warehouse, is equal to, and also used numerator and denominator. In upper part of our formulas, we use the result of our formulas number 2 and 4. It is B with index EY and B with index JY. Formula number 2 and number 4. The result. Okay. And our denominator is the same as in formula number 7. It is also the result of our formula number 5 and 6. So the denominator is the same as previous formula. Okay, calculated it. Also, our result was in kilometers, and also we leave two symbols after point. It is okay. Okay. After calculating whole formulas, we need to do such figures. The same as we have now in our methodics. I can do it maybe more. Okay, maybe it is okay. So we used only positive lines of our axis. We already done it in our previous lessons, if I remember good. So we already have such features, but we don't put their location of our warehouse. When we see on this picture, we can to see it is triangle by yellow color, and we need to use the same or something other features if you want. So please show which is the result of our formula 7 and 8. For example, by our the result of our formulas number 7 is, for this example, maybe near 19 kilometers, I think, near 19 kilometers. But the result of formula number 8 by axis y maybe near 65 kilometers, maybe. So you can find your result and put on feature where is location of your warehouse. It is all what we need for this task. It is our answer. Where is location our warehouse? And we put here, and you can analyze this for yourself. For example, It is good location or not good location, but we can to see our suppliers, our customers, and it is good when warehouse located between all them. Yes, when we can to use it. Okay, it is all for these tasks. So I think you also have the same pictures for your result, for your variant, and we can to finish on it. I stopped our using and our recording.